We grow up being told how important it is to make friends, and we romanticize friendships and relationships, and we are taught to live for others, with others, in a community, in a society. And it is important, but no one really teaches us how to live alone with ourselves. Especially here in India, everything is built for two, table for two, meals served for two, even the portion sizes made keeping the company in mind. We grow up in joint families with people around, cousins nearby, mom has Masi to call, Nani has mom to talk to, there is always a bua visiting. You know what I mean. Space and silence are rare. But when life changes, when people move out or get busy, many of us don't know how to be alone. I've seen it with my grandmother, how hard it becomes to sit with yourself when you never had to do it before. She didn't know how to be alone at all, and it wasn't her or anyone else's fault. This is 30 Lessons by 30, and this is lesson number 3. Learn to be alone, because being alone isn't about who's missing, it's about how you choose to be present with yourself. Most people start overthinking, start mistaking silence for sadness. It's one of the most underrated skill set, just as important, maybe even more than learning how to connect with others. We need to have relationship with ourselves first to actually know who we are, without other people's suggestion, ideas or advice. When we travel alone, what places do we choose? When we eat alone, what do we order? When no one is telling us what to do, what do we actually do? What hobbies do we take up? How do we like having fun? That's where we start to understand what we like, what we don't, what we value, what makes us feel confident. The relationship we have with ourselves is the most important one we'll ever have. And once we become comfortable in our own company, we stop seeking validation. If someone comes along, it's a bonus. If they don't, we're still good on our own. And being alone does not mean cutting off your family or friends. It just means not being dependent on them for your sense of happiness, peace, or purpose. It means having courage to step out alone and finding people who will naturally align along the way. It's not hyper independence, it's peace, it's freedom, it's power, it's learning how to fill your own cup without waiting for someone else to do it. So book that trip, go to that event, eat that meal, do it alone. It's not sad, it's necessary, because when you know how to enjoy your own company, you'll never fear being alone again. You'll almost be bulletproof. You won't people please, you won't feel like a burden, you won't live at someone else's mercy. You will be whole, you will be capable, you will be resilient, because at some point life will force you to be alone, and when that day comes, you'll already know how to survive, or I should say thrive. So schedule and invest time with yourself. Do it for future you.